you.
Would you like this? We'll go from there.
Maybe.
So I asked how long you need, because I don't want to half hour.
You probably need a little bit more than that, but you come in here. I don't really. All right, we don't love that.
Oh, I want it. I don't know, I want to carry my pocketbook on my bed, show my desk, I can't really look at my pocketbook. Where's my pocketbook? I don't even know if she gets my face. I want to find it better for her.
You're going on a walk. You're not going.
Where is it? I need a pocketbook, we're going for a walk. Oh.
Morning. Getting underway in 1 moment. I assure you. What I'm doing here is I'm going to make a cheesecake because Easter's on 4/20. We're going to put some RSO inside the cheesecake. We're going to get everybody stoned, which is, it's not illegal if you do it to your family. If anyone has any infusion related questions, I'm here to answer for you. If you want to know how I give weed, cannabis to my 87-year-old grandmother safely on a daily basis, thank you. I like Mo. Mo's a good guy. I'm a big fan. I just need to share this link on the Patreon and we are ready to go. Cool. Thank you for the compliment. Big fan of Mo. If you don't know who I am, I'm your chef's favorite weed chef is what I am. We put cannabis into everything and, we try to look like Mo from Netflix while we do it. And, I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of it and I won't be afraid of it. I won't shy away. All right, here we go. We got the oven on, 350. We're gonna make the crust nice and easy. We're in my mom's kitchen, so here in Florida. So that'll be a fun time. Well, we don't know where anything is, but we're gonna try to keep our wits about us. All right, so I need 2 bowls. Let's go a little fancy little ninja action. Should not be ashamed. Shame, I waved goodbye to shame a long, long time ago, whether that's right or wrong. Where does my... Oh, man. What's up, Preppy Star? This is a little Rick Simpson oil, some RSO. Really concentrated, really amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. I try to have good energy. This is, it's just a cup of coffee and some good energy will change anybody's day. So I'm a big fan of Rick Simpson oil. If you're dealing with cancer or any sort of really difficult illness, what I mainly do is make infused food for people as a way to kind of supplement regular pharmaceuticals and pharmacology, but I'm a big fan of weed. I'm a big fan of fasting. Having gone through issues myself, I can say that fasting is probably more effective than any medication that I had to ever take. And this bad boy, big time love. I always say you can't spell pharmacy without harm, you know? So you're going to go to the pharmacy, they're going to give you a bunch of garbage. Just try a natural plant. But it's Easter, so I won't go on too much of a tirade. What we want to do here is we just want to take the cream out of these Oreos, but we're not going to throw them away. We're going to save it. We're going to add it to our cheesecake later. And this way, when you make the crust, you really don't want it to be too soggy before you add the butter. So get this cream out of there. We'll use it in the cheesecake batter, and everybody will be happier. Yaknam. What are your favorite ways to use it? Are you just you just eat it kind of off the dablicator kind of person, or do you put it in food? Do you make? I love making topicals and stuff out of it. It's I'll tell you what. If you guys like going to the dispensary, you can go. You can go to the dispensary and you can buy 3 ounces, which is less than a half a cup of oil, butter, or ghee. You can spend on that half a cup of oil, butter, or ghee, you can spend $35 for 100 milligrams worth of butter. Or you can spend $40 on 1,000 milligrams of pure concentrated cannabis here, and you can make your own butter or ghee. Incredibly more cost effective. Gunner, what's up? Lukey, how are we? We're making a little infused Oreo cheesecake here. We got Zombie Jesus Day on Sunday, but it's also 420, so we're going to celebrate the high holy holidays as high and as holy as we can. Last time I got my grandma this ripped was Thanksgiving. And I gave her just a little bit of mushrooms and a lot of bit of weed. And we played Cards Against Humanity. And every card my 85-year-old grandmother played was either a dick joke or a suicide joke. And, we thank weed for that. We love weed for that. I need to keep 15 of these. I want to do a little rough chop for the center of our cheesecake. Yeah, amazing. I think that's the best way to use Rick Simpson oil. It's amazing bang for your buck. I burnt the shit out of my finger. What was I cooking? I think I was frying something. And I was stoned and streaming and having a conversation, and I went to go grab something, and I kind of got way too close to the oil, and I blistered my finger. I'm telling you, blistered it. You can't even see it anymore. It's like right on the inside. It was such a stupid place to do it, and I just started putting Rick Simpson oil on it, and poof, amazing. So we could kind of live and die by the Rick Simpson. I'm a big fan of that. I think it's got a lot of healing properties in a lot of awesome ways. I'm gonna fill this bad boy up. I want to try to get the butter ratio right, but how many Oreos come in a sleeve here? Let's count. If you're new to the Patreon, we welcome you. We appreciate you. What kind of chronic pain? Talk to Papa. Tell Daddy about your pain. Wow, there's 15 Oreos in a sleeve, so I'm crushing 45 Oreos in a clip. Should have never counted. That's like finding out what's inside of a hot dog. Real big mistake on my end here. I would say about 20. So let's do 6 more. And if we add some more butter, we add some more butter. So we got 15 in there. Let's get 6 more out here. Nice and easy. But yeah, if you're new to us here, what we do is we make incredible cannabis-infused food. I mainly make them for people that are terminally ill. I make really fun recipes. Kind of take people's favorite childhood recipes or things they can't really eat because of certain medications or dietary restrictions, and I turn them into delicious infused recipes based upon those kind of parameters. So that's what we're doing here. We appreciate you guys watching, all the support, everything. It helps us, it helps us get food to people that need it, and a way to kind of, I would estimate that if you have cancer or Parkinson's, MS, and you use cannabis to kind of help with your treatment, it probably costs you anywhere between $400 and $600 a month alone. So you're looking at, on the low end, $6,000 to $8,000 a year. So any way that we can kind of try to make that burden a little bit less, that's what we try to do. You guys are awesome for helping us with that. All right, so let's crush these bad boys up. I'm going to use this Ninja for the first time ever, so bear with me here. Not working these outlets. What is this shit? Okay. Here we go. What is that? This is... All right. Let's see. There's some goop in here. I don't know what this goop is, but let's clean out this goop. Looks like someone was carrying coffee over it and just spilled it. Lukey, where are you from? How are you? Someone like you. Okay, beautiful. I'm also not allowed to play music because YouTube says no. It's fancy. Beautiful. We want this to kind of turn into soot. So I'm going to throw this through one more time. That's why we've taken all the cream out of the center of the Oreo here, is because we don't want it to get all kind of gummed up. We don't want to ruin our crust here. Where's our pan? Where is our spring form? The one thing that we needed. Oh, goodness gracious. This is not great. Not great, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Okay. Oh my God, what a fucking nuisance. Everything's Brand new spring form. Lovely, 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 easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Let's we want to melt this butter. I got 6 tablespoons of some nice European butter. And then we got to find ourselves a little bit of we need a little spray oil situation here. So let's hit this for 30 seconds. Bing, bang, boom. You're a one-pan man yourself? Yeah. Listen, it's tough out here in the streets. You don't have a significant other. You don't really need more than 2 pans. You don't need more than 1 spoon, 1 fork, 1 dish. So I get it. I get it. All right. We found a little spray butter. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are going to... Oh. Gonna keep that rolling. I'm in my parents' house in Florida. I'm here for Easter, and the setup here is a little bit different. I don't know where things are. I didn't realize what a safe space my kitchen is. I know where everything is, where everything goes, where everything has to be. I know all of it. So this is a little bit, oh God. What a pain in the ass. Okay. Let's open this bad boy. The butter did not melt at all. So it leads me to believe that this oven does not work. This microwave. How is that even possible? This is crazy. This is a weird thing we got going on here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. But sheesh. All right. Yeah, well, they're about to start working on the gutters. So this is me saying hello. This is I will come back later onto the Patreon. We'll talk about this finished cheesecake. We'll get it done nice and easy. What an absolute bum. I cannot believe this is about to happen. Yeah, okay, great. All right, wonderful. This was a lovely, lovely time. I love you all dearly. Thank you for joining me. I will release the recipe later. We'll come back on with the finished cheesecake. There are 4 people trying to knock and get into the house. I think they're going to put in new gutters. That's the joy of living in an apartment association. So here we are. And there we go.